Welcome to Cameron's Basement. We are here with Zach, the rhythm guitar player of Soul Joke.
Hey.
And we're going to do an interview on him, because I did it last week. So, you're up, Zach.
Alright, what you got for me?
Same questions that we did for me, but hey, your answers. What are some gear you wish to have, like dream gear?
Dream gear? Well, I love Randall guitar amps. Love Randall. So, probably in the future, I've been doing some research. Probably going to go with the Randall Diablo 100-watt tube head.
Very nice.
Right now, I have a Randall RG 103H solid state, but I think I'm going to go tube.
That thing is a beast. It is.
It's a game
heavy as
monster.
hell.
Fuck yeah.
It won't turn on.
Right now I'm playing on like a Randall RG 103H. It's a solid state, but it does pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keeps up with the rest of the band. I bought it pretty much on a whim when I first started the band not too long ago, like probably about 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Around
about
that
6
time.
months ago.
Yeah,
Roughly 6
I
months.
just went on a whim and bought that
Before you ride in.
oh yeah, along with the basin cab, which they don't produce basins anymore,
But that thing is a beast. That thing is
Oh, yeah.
heavy.
Oh, it's pretty damn heavy. It's totally roadworthy too. So I plan on probably getting another basin cab along with that. Plus, I love Jackson guitars. I'd love to have a Jackson King V. That'd be sick.
That would be badass.
Along with
That'd be awesome.
Along with like, I also love Dean guitars as well. I would love to get like a Dean Z79 or so, I think it's called.
That'd be
My
cool.
brother has one, and he let me try it out, and it was freaking sweet.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah, his guitar, Jordan's guitars are awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It would be awesome to see you have one. How did you get into music? Like rock and roll? Or what did you start listening to?
I've been listening to rock and roll pretty much ever since I was born. My parents
Amen.
always, yeah,
Amen.
my parents always had it on, especially my mom. And my stepdad has always been a fan of classic rock and pretty much any kind of music you can find rock-wise. And he got me into Metallica and Motley Crue.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
That's bad. Alright, so, yeah, pretty much what got me into playing guitar was that my stepdad and my brother played guitar, and I kind of inspired me to do so. My brother, Jordan, who's also the lead guitar player in Soul Joke, he always used to play classic rock and stuff like that, and I was a big rock nerd back then. But as I got older, probably when I started high school, I really got into metal.
And that's where all the fun stuff is.
Oh yeah.
It's where all this pop
Oh,
stuff.
Super pop.
Who is your favorite rap? Who is your favorite band?
My favorite band of all time?
Or some of your favorites, as we got lined up here.
Yep. I'd have to say Pantera is my favorite band. I've always loved Pantera. I really got into them probably about 3 years ago or so. But I mean, they've always been there. I've always heard them before in the past, but like 3 years ago, I was like, I guess I just clicked on YouTube. I clicked on one of their albums. I think it was Cowboys from Hell, and I was like hooked from then on. I listen to them every day. I have like a best of compilation in my car, a CD that I play every day, like when I'm going to work or coming home. That's all.
Yes,
I
he
listen
does.
to.
That's not a joke.
It's
He seriously
not a
does.
joke.
It's 24/7. what other bands do you got here?
Well,
Some
got
of your
Iron Maiden.
influences.
Yeah, these are my influences pretty much. So, love Metallica. Metallica's a big influence. Yeah, I've listened to Metallica ever since I was born, pretty much. Hell yeah, I got into them during high school. I still love them to this day. Pantera, obviously, fucking Pantera nerd. Five Finger Death Punch, always listen to them. And Iron Maiden, I'm sure.
And again, Pantera above them all.
Yep,
Rest in
Pantera
peace.
above them all.
Rest in peace, Vinny.
Rest
That
in peace,
sucks, man.
Dimebag.
And Dimebag, yeah. That just sucks, man.
But Dimebag is probably one of my biggest influences as far as being a guitarist goes.
That's awesome, man.
Even though I play rhythm guitar,
Mm-hmm.
I love his guitar playing, always have.
What is favorite song, favorite album?
Favorite song, favorite album.
Or you can just name a few. I think I did. It's hard to narrow it down.
Probably Cowboys from Hell by Pantera. Let's see. Floods by Pantera. Floods by Pantera is beyond probably one of my favorite Pantera songs of all time. And it has one of my favorite Dimebag solos in it. And I think that was on their Great Southern Trendkill album.
Yep.
I think. Do you have it over there?
Yeah. I think that's it.
Fuck yeah. Yes.
There you go. My dad's got just loads of CDs and
Oh my god.
vinyl records
It's
and
the
stuff like
greatest
that.
collection of all time.
I'm slowly starting my own collection. I got a few. I'm mainly focusing on science CDs. I got a few over there. But, yeah.
Collections.
Got a lot of collections. I know we kind of touched on this earlier, but some of your musical influences, like Dimebag.
Uh-huh.
Anybody else big into your guitar playing and stuff like that?
Big into my guitar playing. Probably, this is from a while ago, but he really got me going, was probably Mick Thompson from Slipknot.
Oh, freaking
I'm
phenomenal.
a big Slipknot fan as well.
Heck yeah.
I just couldn't find
Yeah.
any Slipknot CDs.
You kidding me? It's probably upstairs.
Probably.
It's like in the basement.
Love Slipknot too.
Um,
And their self-titled album will always be my favorite. Their very
Whatever.
first album. But I love them all.
Where do you want to see yourself in a year, 2 years, 5 years, down the road?
Well, pretty much on a whim, because I've been in bands before, like Magnus or Of Ancients, all that sort of stuff, which were pretty much cookie-cutter bands and stuff like that. We just didn't know what we were doing. We were young. We just wanted to go out and play and do stuff, so we formed a band. All that fun stuff you do when you're young like that. And, well, for a while I fell out of love with guitar and music and had a pretty long break where I didn't do anything. And it's because, like, all the bands I was in, they pretty much stabbed me in the back and pretty much said, like, hey, we don't want you in the band anymore. I just had, like, some bad experiences working with people, I guess. But ever since I joined this band, Soul Joke, and it's been nothing but great. I've been able to work with
We're glad to
everybody.
hear that.
I love being in this band, and joining it, I saw so much potential, and normally I wouldn't be doing this today if I didn't see anything in it, and it pretty much brought back my love for music and got me back into that, using my creative mind and being able to make songs again and riffs on guitar, and ever since then I've been doing better than I ever have.
Well, we're glad you've
been
joined.
doing it.
You've been a big influence for us. So
Okay.
it's glad to have you here. What are some, changing it up a little bit, what are some video games that you like?
Oh, video games. Oh man, I love video games. I've played
I
them
know
ever
about
since
video
I was a little kid.
Always.
Well, I guess currently right now I am playing The Witcher 3 again. I played all the Witcher games, and I've even read all the Witcher books. I love The Witcher. Love it. And I hear that they're coming out with a Netflix series.
Really?
Yeah, sometime next year or in a couple years. I don't know.
Netflix has
But
it all. Except
I
I
am
can't get it.
currently always update with that thing, even though they haven't had much news yet. But I'm pretty excited for that.
Very cool.
Other games. Currently, I'm playing No Man's Sky, which is fun. They just came out with an update. It's called No Man's Sky Next, and you're able to play with other people now, and it's like a totally overhauled game, and I love it. I love it. Me and my friends play it on PC, which I have a PC rig I built for 4 years. I've just been building that thing up, and it's been getting pretty good. I have to update it again though, because all the newer games are
Gotta keep up
yeah.
there. Never ends.
Graphics card can't handle it. Processor can. But other than that, I'm also playing like Civilization and stuff like that. I love strategy games, first person shooter games, and I love RPGs. RPGs the most because you spend the most time playing that. I always buy games that I would spend the most time playing, probably.
How about some of your favorite movies?
Favorite movies? Oh boy. Probably the Star Wars movies. Love them. But I think above that's probably Lord of the Rings saga. I'm a big nerd. I've never been to Comic-Con or anything like that, but I've always would love to go. It's on my bucket list for sure.
And that's awesome.
I love The Hobbit, all the Hobbit movies, all of the Lord of the Rings movies, Star Wars movies, a lot of stuff, man.
All right. Well, that's all the questions we got for you today. Thank you
All
for letting me interview you and let everyone else get to know you a little bit. So,
Yep.
I hope everyone has a good night. Day, depending on whenever you...
It's storming like hell here.
Yeah, it's storming right now. That's what you probably heard, the rumbles in the background. But, yeah, this is Soul Joke from Peace Out.
Adios, man. Rock on.